once upon a time, there's a guy who was like, "Hey man, what's up?" And then there was another dude, and he was like, "Whoa, don't do that." And then a really big battle happened, and then there was death. And death happened, and then there was a guy with a stick, and he beat the shit out of another guy, and then his eye came out, and he ate it. It gave him like super Cthulhu powers, and they went to Chinatown, and then they ate rice. But turns out the rice was actually like eggs from a mama, and she was like, "No, don't eat my babies." And then they're like, "Oh shit, we're molesters. We just stuck a child inside of us. No, we're gonna come pregnant now." And then there was a gunshot and it killed a guy. He's like, "No, what am I gonna do with our children?" And then there was this guy, the flip. He did 2 flips, but then the second flip was too flippy, and they jumped off the building. And then he did another flip, and he landed straight on his feet, and he didn't die. But there was like the FBI, and they came, and they're like, "Huh, you ate a baby." And then he's like, "No, I didn't. No." And then he ran off to Detroit, and then there was like a big shooting, like 9/11 too. And then the planes came down, and they like, there was explosions, like blah blah, and then the Wolverine came, and he was like, "Stab, stab, stab him, Wolverine, bitch." And then there was a man from the McDonald's, and he was like, "Oh, I'm a fucking egg your balls." And then he was like, "No, don't do that." And then there was a lady, she had a gun, and then she shot a dude, and he's like, "No, why'd you shoot me?" And then she's like, "I don't know." And then the God fell from the sky and landed on her, and blood everywhere. And then she's screaming like, "No, I'm dead," and she dies. And then God's like, "Oh, bitch, where's Jesus at? I need to give him a spanking." And then Jesus shows up out of the blue, and he's like, "Oh God, I didn't do it." And then God slapped the shit out of him, and Jesus was like, "No." And then he turned into Satan, and he beat the shit out of God, and they were having like a duel, and then there was a thing about a gun, and then it was over, and then the earth exploded.